nor the hair and the clothes. Because just got out of the shower, kind of have to wear this because these are my pajamas, not the hat though, but my hair's wet. Okay, so when Halloween comes, you want to have a good scare, right? You want something to really chill your bones, send a shock through your spine. Well, this is a place for you then. Alright, so what this one's about is, obviously, if you read the title, it's about one of the 7 gateways to hell. Stull Cemetery in Stull, Kansas. Creative name, what? What, yeah. Oh, not really. Sarcasm. Okay, so yeah. According to legend, according to local legends, Stull Cemetery in Stull, Kansas is one of the 7 gateways to hell. One of the only nights it opens is Halloween. In the mid-1800s, Stull, Kansas was founded and named after Sylvester S. Stull, the town's postmaster in the 20th century, which, if you did not know that, it's 1900s. Yeah. Okay. Ever since that day, Stull has provided land for very few homes and farms. And of course, what we're here to talk about today, Stull Cemetery. Now, the cemetery itself doesn't look quite scary. It's located on a rolling hill with a church and a pine tree. Hold on. It contains an old church which is believed to be built in 1867, and it also contains a pine tree that was 150 years old until it was cut down in 1998, and also some scattered plots from earlier time periods. Looking from far away, it doesn't look too threatening, but after hearing what some people have to say about the cemetery, it has become obvious why very few people have been seen going to the cemetery at night, especially Halloween night. One of the legends specifically focuses on the pine tree located in the cemetery. A local man from Stull was reported missing one day in the early 1900s. But later he was found hanging from that one pine tree in Stull Cemetery. Because of this, many of the townspeople began claiming that on certain nights, a group, or a coven, of witches would gather around this tree to perform various rituals. Legend says, Legend says the witches' focus on this one particular tree could possibly be attributed to another town's legend, saying this tree was once used in the town's early days to hang those thought to be performing witchcraft, causing many people to fear the sight of this tree. Is it possible that that's the reason the cemetery caretakers, is that the reason the cemetery caretakers cut down that one pine tree in 1998, just days before Halloween? While the legends vary, the conscious or the beginning of them all is that church. One day, I think in the mid-1900s, the church fell victim to a mysterious fire. To a mysterious fire. All that was left was an exoskeleton of that church and some, whatever they're called, remaining pieces, leaving clues to how the fire started and how it ended. Now, the reason this church is so important to the story is because it is believed that right outside, under under a platform covered in thick grass, is one of the 7 gateways to hell. Basically, the gateway is a stairway located just outside the old church. When you lift this platform, when you lift it open, you see a stairway descending into an unknown destination. Now they say when you walk down these steps, while you're walking, you start to feel a mystical force, I should say an unknown force, pulling you down deeper. The feeling of it is hard to explain. It feels like you're being tugged down there. Now when you start to head back, it feels like that force is still pulling you backwards. To walk up them takes a very long time. It may take 2 weeks, even though it only feels like a few seconds to you. Now, one of the most famous legends behind this gateway is that on Halloween night, Satan will come up those steps and visit the grave of his dead child. And that child is supposed to be buried somewhere in Stull Cemetery. Nobody knows where. Now, there are a bunch of other legends behind this, just explaining how it got there, when it started, and what days it opens. I mean, which legend you believe is up for you to decide. Now, what I want to know from you is, what do you believe? Do you believe in this, or do you believe in something else? I'll see y'all next time.